What's up, you guys? I would like to teach you how to play Safe and Sound by Taylor Swift featuring the Civil Wars. This song just came out a couple months ago, a little more than that, right before the movie, The Hunger Games. This is probably one of my favorite most songs of Taylor, and it's really cool to be able to play it on acoustic with the finger picking. So let's get to it. Alrighty, so the first thing you want to do is you want to get your capo and you want to put it on the seventh fret right there. If you don't have a capo, you can still play it without one. It's just going to sound a little different. I mean, the original one is with the capo on the 7th, but if you don't do that, it's just going to sound different, like this. And I mean, the actual song remains the same, it's just the tune is different. But anyways, put it on the 7th, and you're going to end up with something like this. Alright, so the way the song starts out is on a D minor, then it goes into an A minor, an F, sort of a funny F, it's not the barcode F you're probably used to, but and then a C, and then it sort of ends on a B string right there. But so the first chord would then be the D minor, and if you're not familiar with it, you put your index finger on the high E on the first string, you put your ring finger on the 2nd string, and your middle finger on the 3rd string. And then instead of strumming it, this is what the D minor sounds like, you finger pick it, and you start out on the 4th string. And you sort of want to pull off with your index finger. So it's gonna. You might have to try that a couple of times, but either way, you start out with this, and then both, and then you pull off right after you do that. And then you move on to the A minor, which is you move your index finger from the high E string to the 2nd string, and then your middle finger on the 4th string, and your ring finger on the 3rd string. This is what the chord sounds like. And then you started out on the D minor on this string, but now you move on to the 5th string, and you go down. So instead of, you came from this, and now you go one up. And there's no pull off or anything, you just strum it. So, what we have. And then you go into the F, the funny F. You leave your index finger on the 2nd string, and your middle finger on the 3rd string, and then your index finger, your ring finger, you put that on the 3rd string, 4th string from the bottom, and this is what the chord sounds like. And then you sort of do another pull off. So you pick these two strings, and then you hammer on the your middle finger. So, and it's the same two strings, and then you let go. And then you move on to the C, basically just moving up the middle finger and your ring finger up one string, both each. This is what the chord sounds like. It sounds a little distorted when you're up on the 7th with capo on the 7th, but it's essentially the same chord. And then you want to sort of, again, you went from picking these two strings to these two strings. So you move up one string each, and again you hammer on your middle finger. And then there's some others picking, but alright, so what we have so far is this. And then from this, it's pretty much all up to the finger picking. You just leave your chord there. You can actually take your fingers off, but I like to keep them there. Make sure you keep your index finger though on the 2nd string, because you're gonna pick the string near the end. So it's just nice to hold on to it. So anyways, this is what it sounds like. So you want to start off by picking these two while hammering on with your middle finger, and then you want to pick this, and this is where you want to let go of your ring finger and pick this one. So it's going to sound like this. Hammer it on. And that's pretty much the first part. Let's do this again. You hammer on with your middle finger. Back a little bit. Super slow-mo. And then it goes back into the intro again. If I know how to play the intro. And then the second time around, the first two chords, the D minor and the A minor, and the picking is the same. Then when you go into the F, you don't pull off your middle finger, but let's try it out. So instead of pulling off, you simply just strum the, you pick the two strings, and then you pick the two below it, and then you switch to the C, and then you pick the same two, but with the 5th string. So it's going to sound something like this. Alright, so that's it, and just practice, and I'm sure you'll get it. I will be happy to play the rest of the song. This was just the intro. Most of it is pretty repetitive. It goes through the verse, some of the same chords, but just leave a comment, and I would be more than happy to post the remainder of the song.